what? Because of that emotional incarceration, we taught growing up that it's not okay to express them emotions. Guess what happened? Some people implode, some people explode, right? But for the most of the time, everybody is going to explode one point or another. You either explode automatically, or you explode over time, right? So guess what happens with that? If you're somebody that take everything in, and it's like a bottle of soda, right? You finna shake that bottle of soda until the wrong person comes at you the wrong way one day, and all of a sudden you let that thing out, and boom. Right? Some of y'all nodding your heads, y'all feeling me. You shake that thing, you let that thing out, and it's on the wrong person. How many of you ever had a blackout moment where you spazzed, and you couldn't control it? Like you didn't mean for it to come out, but because of everything that you've been dealing with, you just had a blackout moment, right? Oh, gotcha, friend. You just had a blackout moment, right? Yo, let me tell you this as a man, right, that's been through a lot of different things, right? Whose brother's been incarcerated, who grew up around gangs, who grew up around just like what's called hyper-masculinity, always having to be tough and raw and everything like that. I have a brother that came home from doing 10 years fed time, ran the streets of New Haven, drugs, all of that, right? That will come and talk to me. And because I provide him a space to actually express his emotions, I ain't going to call him soft or a punk. He'll tear up. A grown man. Bro, I spoke at Cheshire Correctional Facility in Connecticut, right? It's a jail. After I spoke, this old man, 40-something years old, came up to me, tears in his eyes, like, yo, man, when I get out of here, man, I'm going to make sure that people don't have to go through what I went through that got me here, right? Like, there was a time I was afraid to let these little tears, these little crocodile tears run. Right? But some of us have been spending so much time holding it in holds you back because you can't process what you're going through. Some of us is dealing with stuff from our childhoods that we ain't never had the opportunity to talk about with nobody, because if we talk about it, we're going to look on as soft and punks and everything like that, when the hardest thing for a man to do is face his feelings. The hardest thing for a man to do is face his emotions. The hardest thing for a man to do is be vulnerable, because when you're vulnerable, that shows a type of strength. Because when you're vulnerable, that shows, yo, I'm open enough to say, yo, I'm hurting. Like, it's okay. It's okay not to be okay. Right. Get yourself around people that's not going to punk you for that. Get yourself around people that's not going to clown you for that. I'm not saying be all whimpery. No, be a man. But sometimes you got to listen to me. You got to know when to be a lion and when to be a lamb. Right? I'm not telling you to get rid of your roar. Keep your roar on deck. Keep that thing cocked and ready, because you're going to have to roar for situations. Right? But when you have a son, you're going to have to teach that son when it's okay to be a lamb.